Hello everyone. So I welcome you all on this new lecture. So in this lecture we'll continue with the discussion of parallel members only. So now we'll see a new problem of parallel member where three different rods are given to you. These three different rods are attached with a bar here and we have applied certain load on the bar. Okay. So we have done this type of problem in previous lecture also, where this load of 5 kilonewton was acting on the center of this point, on this B point, on the center of this rod. So अगर वो सेंटर पे रॉड एक्ट कर रहा था तो उसका डिफॉर्मेशन का पैटर्न क्या था, तीनों का वैल्यू का डिफॉर्मेशन क्या था, तीनों का डिफॉर्मेशन क्या सेम था. नाउ अभी क्या होगा, डिफरेंस क्या है इस प्रॉब्लम में प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम में. अभी इस प्रॉब्लम में क्या हो रहा है, ये जो 5 किलोमीटर का लोड लग रहा है दैट इज इसेंट्रिक लोड. ये क्या लग रहा है, फर्स्ट रॉड से 1.6 मीटर डिस्टेंस पे लग रहा है. ऐसा प्रॉब्लम दिया हुआ है. लेट्स रीड द प्रॉब्लम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एंड देन यू कम टू नो क्या आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. So let's read the problem first of all. So problem says 3 wires of same material and cross section. This statement is very important. 3 wires of same material means what? The Young's modulus for rod 1. Let's say this is rod number 1. This is rod number 2 and this is rod number 3. So Young's modulus for rod number 1 is same as Young's modulus of rod number 2 is same as Young's modulus of rod number 3 and the value is not given to you. Okay, so 3 all for same material का हमेशा मीनिंग एक ही रहेगा कि उसका Young's modulus क्या है, सेम है. जब भी आपको स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल सब्जेक्ट में, इस सब्जेक्ट में या सॉलिड मैकेनिक्स में जब भी आपको सेम मटेरियल बोला है मतलब उसका हमेशा एक ही मीनिंग है कि उसका इलास्टिक बॉन्ड लाइन सेम है. मींस व्हाट, आइदर उसका यंग्स मॉडुलस सेम है और उसका बल्क मॉडुलस सेम है और उसका शेयर मॉडुलस सेम है या उसका फिर पॉइजन रेशियो सेम है. मटेरियल सेम मीनिंग का, मटेरियल सेम का मीनिंग हमेशा यही निकलेगा. ओके, तो इसका यंग्स मॉडुलस क्या है, हमेशा सेम हुआ एंड सेम क्रॉस सेक्शन बोला है. सो मींस व्हाट, क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया ऑफ रॉड 1 is also same as of rod 2 is also same. Rod 3 is what, all 3 rods are made of the same diameter material. Okay, so let's see the next one. Supports a rigid bar which is further supports a load, a weight of 5 kilonewton. So here weight of 5 kilonewton is supported. Next is the length of wire is 5 meter, 8 meter and 6 meter. Okay, in order. Next is the spacing between the wires are 2 meters. So 2 meters is the spacing given between the wires. And load acts from 1.6 meter from the first wire. ऐसा दिया है. And determine the load carried by each and every wire. So determine the load carried by each and every wire is what? You are supposed to find out the value of load carried by wire 1, load carried by wire 2, as well as load carried by wire 3. Is what load carried by 1, 2, 3, P1, P2, P3 are supposed to find. Okay, so let's start this problem. सिर्फ आपको लोड निकालना है, कितना लोड बाकी सब में कैरी हो रहा है. या किसी प्रॉब्लम में आपको स्ट्रेस निकालने के लिए बोल सकता है. स्ट्रेस निकालने को बोलेगा तो आपको डायमीटर का वैल्यू दिया रहेगा, लोड निकालने के बाद आप डायमीटर से डिवाइड करके स्ट्रेस निकाल सकते हैं. बट अभी आपको कैसे लोड निकालना होगा, लेट्स सी हाउ वी विल फाइंड इट. सो विल स्टार्ट फॉर्मिंग आवर इक्वेशन. सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन किसके बेस पे बनता है हमेशा अपना, फर्स्ट इक्वेशन इज ऑलवेज बेस्ड ऑन लोड शेयरिंग. सो टोटल लोड शेयरिंग कितना है, लोड शेयरिंग कितना लोड शेयरिंग है, या यू कैन से अगर आप समीशन ऑफ इसमें एफ वाई लगाते हैं, सम ऑफ फोर्सेस इन द वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन, एंड आप अगर इस ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए जो आपका बार है, इस बार के लिए अगर आप फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम ड्रॉ करते हैं, लेट्स ड्रॉ द फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर बार. सो अगर इसका फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम ड्रॉ करेंगे, लेट्स ड्रॉ हियर समवेयर. सो ये बार है आपके पास, इसका फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम कैसा होगा. सो दिस विल बी फर्स्ट पॉइंट, पॉइंट ए. पॉइंट ए पे वर्टिकल लोड लगेगा P1. सेकंड दिस इज पॉइंट B, यहाँ पे लगेगा P2 एंड दिस इज पॉइंट नंबर C वेयर लगेगा आपको P3. दिस इज A, दिस इज B एंड दिस इज C. एंड यहाँ से 1.6 मीटर पे क्या लग रहा है आपको, डाउनवर्ड फोर्स लग रहा है ऑफ 5 किलोन्यूटन. So this is 1.6 meter and this is 2 meter and this is also 2 meter. So this is nothing but the free body diagram of this particular bar. अगर इसके लिए आप सॉल्यूशन ऑफ एफ अप्लाई करेंगे तो क्या आएगा आपका वैल्यू, this value will become P1 plus P2. This is P1 plus P2 plus P3. All upward forces will be equals to downward force, that is equal to 5000 kilonewton. So this is 5 kilonewtons. I have converted into Newton because I want value in Newton. So Newton is more comfortable for me. Okay. Now let's find out the value of another relationship you can find out based on the moment calculation. So let's find out the sum of movement about point A, that should be equals to 0. Okay, so this part we have already studied in engineering mechanics. Okay, so sum of movement about point A should be equals to 0, and sign for this movement anti-clockwise I have considered as positive. So let's do that one also. So this P3 will give you anti-clockwise movement. So P3 is going to give you positive movement. P3 into distance is 4 meter given to you. This 2 meter, 1.6 meter is given to you. So I will convert this meter into mm. Okay. So 4000 is given to you. Next is P2. P2 will also give you positive movement. So P2 multiplied by 200 is 2000 is given to you. So let's multiply it by 2000. And last is this 5 kilonewton is going to give you the clockwise movement. So let's do that one. So that will be equals to 5000 multiplied by 1600. Okay. So if we divide this equation by 1000, let's say. So if we divide the equation by 1000 or 2000, if you can divide the equation. Okay. So if we divide the equation by 2000, so we'll get 2 of P3 plus P2 and 1000 divided by 840, 4000 something you will get. Okay, so 1000 se divided करेंगे, so this will become again 1.6 and 2 se divided with 0.8 and 5 multiplied by 0.8 is 40. So 4000 you will get. So this is nothing but equation number 2 you have, and this was the equation number 1 you have. Okay, so now unit 3 you have 3 unknowns, P1, P2 and P3. Now you have two equations from summation of Fx and summation of moment. So these two equations are called as the equilibrium equations. जो अपन ने static equilibrium equation, जो अपन ने mechanics में पढ़ा है. So these are the static equilibrium equations. Okay. Now you need additional equation that is called as compatibility equation, जिसको अपन ने पहले फर्स्ट इसके पैरेलल मेंबर्स के फर्स्ट लेक्चर पे देखा था. सो इसके लिए सेकंड इक्वेशन क्या होगा? compatibility equation, and that compatibility equation will form based on the deformation of the moment. So that equation is most important. ये इक्वेशन अगर आपको फॉर्म करना आ गया तो किसी प्रॉब्लम में डिफिकल्टी नहीं होगी. तो ये डिफॉर्मेशन इक्वेशन कैसे फॉर्म करेंगे? अभी इसमें रॉड में आप बताइए मुझे कैसे डिफॉर्मेशन हो सकता है? So this load is acting in the downward direction, means what? All three members will be in the tensile force. मतलब उसमें क्या होने वाला है? हमेशा elongation होने वाला है. बट किसमें कितना elongation होने वाला है ये अपने को अभी पता नहीं. So all three members will have different elongation because load is different as well as the length is also different. And we know the elongation depends on what? PL upon AE. AE is same but load and length is different. So elongation will also be different. But for the time being, I am considering that delta 1, elongation of delta 1 is less than delta 2 is less than delta 3. This is I am considering only. This is my assumption only. ये अपन ने कंसीडर करके एक डिफॉर्मेशन डायग्राम फॉर्म करेंगे. ओके, एंड ये अपन ने जो कंसीडर किया है ये होने वाला है. कोई ना कोई वैल्यू इसमें वेरी करने वाला है. मे बी डेल्टा 2 इज लेस देन डेल्टा 1 आल्सो. या डेल्टा 3 इज लेस देन डेल्टा 1 आल्सो. दैट इज आल्सो पॉसिबल. बट we have, for time being, we have considered this delta 1 is less than delta 2 and is less than delta 3. Okay, now we'll find out this deformation value. Let's say ये आपका पॉइंट A यहाँ पे था, जैसे ही आपने लोड अप्लाई किया ये पॉइंट A स्विच होकर यहाँ पे आ गया. So this is called as new point, that is A dash. मतलब आपको पूरा जो बार है ये शिफ्ट होके इधर कहीं आ रहा है. So A से लेके A dash का जो डिस्टेंस है, this distance is nothing but delta L1. This is change in length of the rod. Okay, सो ये आपका इसका हॉरिजॉन्टल पोजीशन हो गया रॉड का, बट दिस इज नॉट द एक्चुअल पोजीशन ऑफ रॉड, नो, बिकॉज डेल्टा L2 क्या होने वाला है, L1 से ज्यादा होने वाला है। सो ये जो B पॉइंट था ये मूव होकर कहीं पे आपका यहाँ पे आ गया, दिस इज B डैश पॉइंट। सो B टू B डैश क्या हो गया आपका, डेल्टा L2, एंड सिमिलरली डेल्टा L3 मैक्सिमम अपन ने अज्यूम किया है। सो डेल्टा L3 कहीं यहाँ आ गया आपका, एंड दिस पॉइंट इज नोन एज नथिंग बट C dash point. So distance of C to C dash, so A to A dash is delta L1 and B to B dash is delta L2 and C to C dash is delta L3. So आपका new position of rod क्या हो जाएगा, this is the new position of rod actually. This rod ABC rod is, this is the new position of rod ABC. Okay, earlier position was this one, the new position is this one. Okay, and here you are making certain angle, that angle is theta, let's suppose this angle theta is, okay. So now this length I know, A to this point length is 2 meter I know, and this point to this point length is again 2 meter I know from the actual diagram. So now can you see here one triangle, can you see this triangle here, this is one triangle I have and this is another triangle I have. Okay, so if I can see two triangles here, can I apply the similar triangle property here? Or you can say this tan theta for this small triangle, or you can say, let's say A dash B dash, this name is B double dash and this name is C double dash. Okay, so can you apply tan theta for A dash B dash B double dash and A dash C dash and C double dash, and you can say both triangles are similar triangles. Okay, so now we'll apply the similar triangle property for this equation, this AB double dash triangle. So for this deformation equation, we'll apply the similar triangle property. This is A B dash B double dash and triangle A dash, sorry, A dash C dash and C double dash. This small triangle as well as this big triangle. So let's apply that one. So this is nothing but B dash B double dash upon A dash B double dash, that should be equals to C dash C double dash upon A dash C double dash. Means what? This length upon this length and this length upon this total length. Okay, let's put all the length. So what is B dash to B double dash? This length I want to find out. This length. So I know this total B to B dash is what? Delta L2, and this A to A dash is what? Delta L1. So can I say this length is nothing but delta L2 minus delta L1, because this total is delta L2 and this here to here is what? Delta L1. So this total will be L2 minus L1. And what about this one? This C dash. So this total is what? Delta L3, and this C to C double dash is what? Delta L1. So if I want to find out the value of this length, so this is delta L3 minus delta L. Okay, so I think so this part is clear to you, because यही part सबसे ज़्यादा important है. Okay, now delta L2 minus delta L1, let's put it here. So delta L2 minus delta L1 upon A dash B double dash, A dash B double dash. This is what? 2 meter given to you. So let's convert this 2 meter into mm. So 2000 is given to you. C dash C double dash. So this is delta of L3 minus delta of L1 upon 4000 given to you. Total length is A dash to C double dash is 4000. So जो part जा रहा है जाने दीजिए उसे. So this is 2 times here. This 4 will also cancelled out. And ये 2 क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करता है, थोड़ा सा इक्वेशन को सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. 2 अगर क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करें तो क्या हो जाएगा? 2 टाइम्स ऑफ डेल्टा L2 एंड ये वाला पार्ट लेफ्ट साइड पे ले आइए. So minus delta L3 and here 2 times of delta L1 negative and this side positive. So minus of delta L1, that should be equals to. Okay, so this is my deformation equation now. Now I'll put down the values here. Okay, so here I have all the values in terms of load. So here also I'll put the values in terms of load only. So that's 2 times of delta L2. So 2 times of delta L2 is nothing but PL upon AE. So PL is nothing but P2 length of L2. So I know this delta formula is what? PL upon A P. P is load, L is length, A is cross sectional area, and E is Young's modulus. And for this equation, Young's modulus E1, E2, E3, cross sectional area A1, A2, A3 is same. So I can take this all common here, and I will cross multiply here and will multiply with 0 and it will become cancelled 0. So only thing is the numerator part, P into L. So P2 I have done, length of L2, length कितना दिया आपको 8 meter. Let's convert this 8 meter into mm, so it will become 8000 minus L3. L3 is given as 6 meter and P3. So P3 into 6000 minus L1 is again P1 multiplied by 5000 because 5 meter is given here. Here you will not convert in mm, that will also be okay because everything is load and everything will be cancelled out later on. So this is equation here. Now just simplify the equation, divide the equation by 1000, then you will get this 16 P2 minus P3 minus 6 P3 minus 6 P3 and minus 5 P1, that should be equal to 0. So this is nothing but my equation number. Okay, so this much, only this much part is related to indeterminate beams. Now you have equation number 1, P1 P2 plus P3 is 5000 Newton. Here 2 P3 plus P2 is equals to 4000 here, and here 16 P2 minus 6 P3 minus 5 P1 equals to. So you have equation 1, equation 2 and equation number 3. So you have 3 equation and 3 unknowns. So you can directly put this equation in your calculators and you will get the value of P1, P2 and P3. और else अगर आपको मैनुअल करना है तो यहाँ से P2 का वैल्यू निकालो in terms of P3, ये यहाँ पे पुट अप कर लो, P1 का वैल्यू निकालो in terms of P3, and दोनों वैल्यूज को P2 and P3 दोनों वैल्यूज को यहाँ पुट अप कर दो, you will get the value of P3 and then you can solve the value. This is algebra problem, mathematics, simple problem. Okay, so you can directly put on your calculators and you find out the values. Okay, so if you solve this one, you will get the value of P1, P2 and P3, and all values you will get in Newton only, remember, because everywhere we have converted our force in Newton. Okay, so you get your values of P1, P2 and P3 in Newtons only, and those values are 2373 Newton for P1 and 1256 Newton for P2 and 1372 Newton for. So these are my answers P1, P2, P3 values जो आपको प्रॉब्लम में. Okay, thank you very much.